Hello, in today's lesson we'll be taking a look over the capsule and tablet section, or more commonly called the FP section. If you've previously looked at one of the videos to do with the rec or formula section, then this is an extension of that video. When you've created your formulas or recs, a FP or capsule and tablet is automatically created. If you think that the formula is the mix or the item, the FP, or the capsule and tablet, is the finished mix within an encapsulated form, within its capsule shell or within its tablet form. Because these are automatically created and changed when you edit a formula, there isn't an add button as such, but you can find them individually. We'll go through and find one. When we're on the detail page, we can edit some of the details that it will create by default, just in case we need to for this specific capsule or tablet. In most cases, it will default to say that you hold 30,000 in a particular box for this item. You can, of course, change it if you wish. Some of the pricing information can be changed as well. If we look further down, we can see here that we can edit the specification notes for the production if we have any, such as how to make it. We can see any stock levels for this finished item that we have. We can send elements to quarantine if we wish. We can add the production method. If you're not sure what the production method is, I will go through it again now. The method section within a capsule is exactly the same premise, with one minor difference to all the other methods that you could add for making a recipe or formula or a seed product, a complete product. With this, we will follow a series of steps which we would like all of the staff members making this item to follow every single time they make it. This ensures the quality of your product. In most cases, the first things you would like them to do is get the items out of stock. So we'll click, we want to weigh, and we want to get as many of the capsule shells as needed. We'd like to weigh again. We'd like to get as much of the formula needed. Now, as you can see, the weigh option has disappeared purely because it knows that we've picked out all of the items that are within this capsule shell. If you've seen any of the other videos, you'll notice that there is one additional step available to us within the method when making a capsule, and this is the cap weight. You should always include this when making a capsule method. The cap weight simply allows, at the point of production, your staff members to input the cap weights as they are going along for check weight purposes, and so you can then get calculations as the production is happening to see where you're likely to be in terms of the number of finished caps you will likely be able to produce, to know if you need to add an extra mix onto your job, for example, to make sure you get enough capsules. We'll add job completion validation, which is simply the last step that we'd always ask every single member of staff to complete, and generates the final paperwork. Here we can see now we've added all of the method steps in, and this is exactly the order that we'd like our staff to do them in. We'd like them to weigh the materials, get started. As the job's on the go, we will complete the cap weight step, and when the job is finished, we'll complete the job completion validation step. We'll store that method. And now we're back on the capsule detail page. We've added our method, as we can see, and we can click and view that method should we so wish. Further down, we can see what's actually in that capsule tablet, which is the capsule shell and the capsule formula. At this stage, if we wish to, we could print a COA, which would simply outline some basic facts that we know about the product, when it's likely to be made, the code, etc. Here we could see if any jobs are on for this item. We could see if anything's happened in terms of its movement, its production part, and used in. And we can also see if any of the items within this formula, namely the capsule shell, were coming from a particular supplier. Those will be linked to here. And that completes this very short video outlining all of the capsule and detail options within Receta. I hope you've enjoyed it.